Hello everyone and welcome to QualityOldGames. Today we are having part 15 of the English Longbowmen only campaign, and we are currently in the throes of the Great Mortality or Black Death, and well, to keep the population occupied, I think we will start some new construction projects in our cities. And of course, keeping the population happier is also a rather decent goal. Especially since we can improve the infrastructure here. And let's see about Valencia. Perhaps those ballista towers could prove to be useful. Damascus, we should build roads rather soon. Well, there we cannot build anything. And in Jeddah, well, apparently nothing. So, I think we have a turn since we are in the throes of the plague. I think we are not going to assault this city until the plague abates, since they are suffering from the plague there. And of course we need to take back Staufen soon, and perhaps this army could strike at Nuremberg. So I think our biggest challenge at the moment is the amount of troops we can produce in a given time, because we can make Longbowmen only from castles, and
there'll be no escaping us now.
Basically now that we have the plague, there is no mean to, or it's not worthwhile to train them, because they might actually lengthen the duration of plague. And then well, I guess those are the main reasons. And now unfortunately the enemy does have catapults or siege weapons. And why cannot we place the stakes? Apparently the road is blocking them. Huh, this is interesting. Well, let's deploy them to the best of our ability. And perhaps if the enemy general decides to rush our general, then the stakes there will be quite good. And I think they are coming over. So let's put our men into position. And they are firing stones apparently. Of course, if we could begin firing a bit sooner, before they even start crossing, that would have been great. But now it's time to start firing already. And let's hope the shots are efficient. Oh. And I guess we need to pull back a bit. And fire at will again. And I think those spearmen must be the primary target, so that we can actually utilize our cavalry. And I think they should start breaking rather soon. Good. Then we have those crossbow units there. And I think the loose formation will be quite good here. Oh, and let's actually... Okay, more spearmen. Oh, and some of the arrows are flying even this far. And I think they should break rather soon. So spear militia, town militia, mercenary crossbows. I guess a flanking cavalry charge would be in place. Those enemy crossbows are doing quite a bit of damage at the moment. And the rest of the enemy army is getting across. It might be the wisest course of action to pull back, actually. Of course, if we can take down the enemy king, I think our position could improve quite a lot. So let's hope he runs to the stakes. Okay, he's walking. And some more spearmen incoming. Okay. The enemy general has fallen. But were there two enemy generals? Because I think it was the king commanding it. Or this army. Interesting. Well, I guess we need to hit that militia as well there. Okay, those spearmen are breaking good. some more spearmen incoming.
Missiles, attack! General's bodyguard. Lord have mercy! We've lost half of our men!
Indeed. Perhaps these guys should pull back a bit. Oh, and there are those mercenary spearmen. I think we need to pull back altogether. And let's actually withdraw from the battle altogether.
Only intervention by the Almighty or a military genius can bring us victory from this.
And let's try to give a hand to our troops there. And...
in God's name, we've been beaten by our foe.
But I think, well, we suffered rather horrible losses, but they suffered twice more.
Please, sire. Pull back.
And they lost their king.
Next time. We go
Then
no
again,
further today.
our offensive in the north has been practically halted. And let's hope we can entice the Mongols to attack us near Antioch. That would be quite beneficial. And that's it for one of our merchants. At least it seems the Mongols are grouping for an assault there. So I think that's a rather good position there. Okay. The king is dead. Long live the king.
King is dead.
Okay, and we have a new king, Gregory the Crusader. Okay, fair enough. And in Dublin, perhaps town wants to improve the law. In Inverness, let's make the council chambers there. Damascus, perhaps council chambers as well. Antwerp, City Hall to improve public health. Adana, well, a priest, and we can even retrain those Longbowmen. Fair enough.
Defeating you will bring me great honor, noble. My master will reward me for your death.
And interestingly, this army's capabilities to breach walls is only siege equipment, so since this is Citadel, I guess it's this second strongest fort. So that's really nice, and we have the heretic in here, or rather another one.
In God's name, on my way.
And is the plague abating anywhere? Apparently not. So, what to do with this army here?
The Kaiser's finest yearn to face you in battle.
We could go to besiege Frankfurt, I guess. But perhaps it's better to have some reinforcements before doing that.
Someone removed, sir.
And of course, Staufen is rather ripe for taking. So if we have an army ready,
Marching to war.
perhaps we should try to take it.
The siege goes as planned, sire.
Orders.
Okay, apparently.
Begone! You are not my liege.
Let's see if we can drive that army off.
Will, sire.
By your command.
and join that army there.
Continuing tomorrow, sire. We shall continue tomorrow, sire.
And since these don't have the plague, I think
By your command.
they are not going to go into the cities just yet.
God's servant.
Who is the heretic, sire?
Yes, your highness.
Okay. That was rather well done
In
from the
God's-
local
God's
priest.
servant. Godspeed.
And we should have that heresy under control rather soon.
My lord.
And
As you
some
wish.
healthy
Make camp
troops
here, sire.
moving towards the front there.
Yes, your highness.
Who is the heretic, sire? The heretic will not survive.
My king.
And this army, I guess it does not have the plague, or does it? Not quite certain. Well, I think we will find out soon enough. So, I guess we have nothing else to do except to finish the turn and see what happens. Okay. And they are striking at the... Okay, so they are besieging Metz.
My liege, we must make a stand. We are besieged.
Okay, and the Spanish are attacking. Let's hope that our army doesn't catch the plague there. So basically, we want to wipe this army out before those cannons can do too much damage.
We march into
And
battle.
then I think we are able to wipe out that reinforcing army. There shouldn't be any
Battle seems
horsemen
to be
there.
swinging in our favor. From such tidings does victory emerge.
So of course the general must be kept safe, or rather the king.
The enemy have brought up more men. They hope to make up in numbers what they lack in gallantry.
Okay, and I think it's fire at will. Let's take down these dismounted chivalric knights first. And I guess the other unit of chivalric knights as well. We can withdraw to the hill after the situation gets dire. And let's hope those miss. Yes, they did miss. Great. And of course, could we attack with the general against those catapults? Let's see. It seems... Or are those bombards targeting our general? Luckily that catapult has not had much success against us, at least just yet.
Only half the enemy force remains. The enemy general flees like a coward he is. Press onward and break the spirit of his army.
So the catapult and bombard still standing. Not for long though.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
guess reforms won't be helping them too much. So, let's position us... Oh, they do have cavalry.
Our men have captured the enemy general. Guard him well and make it so he can see us defeat the rest of his army.
So I guess we will position ourselves on the hill.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the
And
attack.
wait for these guys to tire themselves out. Or perhaps it's us who are tiring ourselves. It's kind of annoying that the kind of targeted positions of the troops are not displayed clearly, but they are flashing or not shown too much at all, compared to the one in Rome, where you can clearly see. So this is where our troops will be after they have been repositioned. So we are facing infantry mostly, some Knights of Santiago, and perhaps some mercenary knights as well. Some peasant archers. I think we want to target the most dangerous units, namely these dismounted feudal knights. And I think some arrows should start flying rather soon.
Longbows!
The bows are twanging, but well, first arrows underway. And perhaps we need to take down those knights. And I guess you four can focus on these dismounted knights. And perhaps you could take those down while you still focus on the Knights of Santiago.
Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead. We've sent the base cur to hell.
And of course, here we want to inflict as heavy casualties on the enemy as possible, so that we can actually take the city.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men. Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy. The enemy army flees the field. Pursue and run them down.
So let's try not to get our general killed here. We are still in the killing field. And I guess that's clean enough victory. I guess we can let those go if we wipe this unit out. And this one as well. And that's it.
By the grace of God,
And of course, now let's hope it won't become a Pyrrhic victory, so that we don't actually catch the plague.
The settlement has fallen! Take the spoils of war!
Okay, so the Mongols are trying to retake their
The
castles.
enemy lay siege to our people, sire.
And that's good. We can wipe out quite a bit of their strength
Show no mercy.
in the bridge battles.
Kill them all.
So let's hope they will be sending 2 or 3 more armies to the bridge here.
Units, await my orders. Units, hold your ground. Units, avoid stakes.
Perhaps we need to have a bit broader front.
Stakes. General's bodyguard.
And let's hope that
Move out.
the enemy artillery...
Men,
Oh, well, perhaps we can pull back a bit.
general's bodyguard with great speed. Out. We await your command.
Oh, and they are walking from there. And I guess these guys can start. Hey, are those stakes having no
Our
effect
men
at
are
all?
winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash. The enemy general lies
Not
dead.
fair.
Good riddance to that Saracen desert dog. That reason to ride to war on a pony.
Okay, so something is starting to happen finally.
Only
And
half the
that's
enemy force remains.
quite a rout, to be honest. Oh, and they are coming back apparently. Still routing. Well, who am I to judge them? They can feel free to do so.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Okay, so we still have to deal with the enemy artillery. And for that, I think sending these guys to the front will be quite enough.
The enemy army flees the field. This is a clear victory.
Nice. And we are waiting for the second army,
If the
since
enemy-
we are threatening Antioch after all. Well, apparently that's not happening. Okay, so Black Death should be passing soon. So, what? The Papal States is the strongest military power in the world. Okay. Yes, that's not surprising as, well, the Pope is kind of the religious unrest. I guess that's because of the Black Death. So, I guess it's not too surprising that the Papal States are that strong because the Pope commands kind of the whole Christendom. So oh, cannon towers. Nice.
Orders.
As you wish.
So let's see if we
Joining
can
the others, sire.
take back
To battle it is then, sire.
Staufen. Okay. Let's wait for a bit.
Sire. By your command. Orders.
Yes, sire.
Marching, sir. We'll stop here.
Come and fight me, you coward!
And perhaps I need to start training these troops, even though there is still the plague raging on. At least in Europe. Let's be a bit more cautious in the Middle East. And here, I guess mining network will be good enough. And let's leave a garrison
Sire.
of 4 units. Oh. I guess this army has plague.
Yes. They'll wish they'd never been born, sire.
And then we are going to need
Name the blasphemer.
a couple of
God will
assassins.
judge them, sire.
To say that the Pope is less than happy with your rate of progress is an understatement of monumental proportions.
An order.
And let's see the situation in the Middle East. We have another heretic here.
Why do you serve the church? Only...
Yes, Your Highness.
Who is the heretic, sire?
On my way. God's servant. Yes, Your Highness. In God's name.
Yes.
I guess this army does have the plague.
That is cowardly.
Too bad.
Me. An order. We
And
shall
I
slaughter
think
them,
we
my lord.
need to wipe
Such is the fate of all who
these
oppose
armies
us.
out
Yes,
if we
sire.
want to
Moving to
keep the settlements there. Or rather castles.
Units, await my orders. Units, hold your ground. General's bodyguard. Advance, men.
And are they advancing? They might actually be.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Okay. This should be rather easy.
The enemy
Until
general lies dead.
they
Good
get a lucky
riddance to that
shot
Saracen. Behold,
to
how
our general
this is
with
a
the
clear
ballista. Okay, good. Enemy reinforcements down.
Victory! Command me, sire.
And that's
We
quite a
shall
lot of
slaughter
cavalry.
them, my lord. There'll be no escaping us now.
And I think once the city has been relieved, we need to train troops if we can.
My orders. General's bodyguard.
And the enemy artillery makes our life a bit more difficult.
Advance. Units, hold
However,
your ground, men. Guard position.
difficulties shouldn't be overwhelming.
Units, march.
So let's deploy the stakes and withdraw a bit further back.
High march. Units, hold your ground position. Men. General's bodyguard. Move forward. Men. Missile attack.
And there is flanking maneuver incoming. Fortunately, some of the flankers did ride to the stakes. Perhaps our general can finish them off.
men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy. Only half the enemy force remains. The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours. Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
And let's hope that's enough to wipe out the whole enemy army.
This is a clear victory that goes to only men of great...
Rather decent enough. And perhaps this will make a decent defensive position. And then we are going to need some assassins so that our new king can become frightening enough. Okay, so let's see what happens. So Dijon and Frankfurt are both rather strongly defended. And they do have the trebuchet here. What kind of towers we actually do have? Well, I guess we will find out. But I think we will leave a detachment of 2 Longbowmen near to the walls,
Lord, the tide of
so
battle
that
seems to have turned against us. We must act and halt this deed most foul. Someone's opened our gates to the enemy. We must rally our men.
So I guess it's going to be these 2 detachments that are staying in here. I guess that blizzard is not too good for our longbows. And they are attacking the gates. Well, that's interesting.
Great God! Our enemy have broken through the gates!
Least, since they already are through the gates. And good, the crew is behind the seats engines and someone is firing at us. Okay, and I guess we have staged our welcome here. And what unit is this? Well, I guess they won't be joining us here.
The walls are no longer ours. The enemy have taken them.
Let's hope we won't be needing those.
Longbows!
And it seems the armored sergeants are leading the attack, kind of scouting force. Then we have mercenary spearmen. And finally the main enemy force incoming. I guess these guys need to be at fire at will mode, just for their own protection. And where are these guys? And too late.
By St. George! We've captured the enemy's general! That will teach the cowardly dog to turn tail and run! Now he can rest at our leisure.
So we do have those armored sergeants incoming. I guess we will lose that unit in any case. Okay, and finally we are in time.
Unit, run!
Oh. Oops.
Heaven help us! Our foe has taken control of the castle! My lord, the enemy is no longer in command of the castle!
Move out!
And they are fighting to death. what's the... So basically this means that we need to conserve our ammo. This battle might actually end badly for us. Okay, not there. Perhaps we should start to man the towers.
With great speed! Longbows! Longbows! With great speed! Longbows!
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
We're under attack!
Okay, good.
The battle seems to be swinging in our favor. From such tidings does victory emerge. Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
And let's try to make sure that this army is not coming back anytime soon.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
So there are still the trebuchets firing. And there are some enemies somewhere.
Behold how our, by the grace of God,
Not that clear of a victory, but victory nonetheless.
honorable, glorious victory!
And let's see what the Mongols are up to. Okay, so they are reinforcing Antioch. Good.
Splitting forces, sire. Leaving the
And
army,
apparently one of our family members got killed. And we lost our most important general in the east. Well, I guess we have pretty much used up we can invest. Perhaps excluding Jeddah and some of the newer settlements.
Command me, sire. They'll wish they'd never been born, sire.
Perhaps we don't want to fight them, at least
They will pay
yet.
for that. My lord.
And let's get these guys into position. Okay, in border. The plague has abated. And actually I think
Sire. Orders. My lord.
we will retrain at least some of those, and then
Orders.
we will send reinforcements towards Zaragoza,
No more words.
because that army is moving there. Valencia, the plague has abated.
Sire. My lord.
Good.
Sire. My lord. Orders. My lord. Orders.
And
As you
reinforcements towards Zaragoza. And in Toulouse the plague has abated as well.
Sire. Orders. My lord.
And let's send in some reinforcements.
To exhaustion, sire.
Angers, Rennes,
Continuing
Cayenne
later.
still in the throes of the plague. Zaragoza actually not. Good.
My lord.
Royalty. God's servant.
Name the blasphemer.
Yes.
And Toledo is
We
lightly
shall
defended.
slaughter them, my lord. Besieging the cowards, my liege. Patiently awaiting to breach and butcher, sire.
Okay, Gaza not
Orders.
in
Sire.
the throes of the plague anymore. Good. Acre not anymore. Really good.
Sire.
So we can start to beef up our operations in the area. Jerusalem also looking rather healthy.
My lord. Orders. Sire. My lord. Sire.
So 6 more turns. I think we can get reinforcements there by that time,
Yes,
but... Oh, there is still plague in here.
My lord.
Let's see,
Orders.
or hope that the units did not
Sire.
catch it. And Damascus in the throes of the plague.
Yes, Your Highness. On my way.
Cairo still plagued.
Hail, my king.
God's servant. In God's name. Godspeed.
Okay, Edinburgh. No plague anymore. York still, and Nottingham. Carnarvon still. I don't, by the way, know how to pronounce that properly. So,
Orders. My lord.
and we lost the commander there.
Command
Okay,
me, sire.
so I think this is everything for today. Thank you very much for watching.
I salute you.
If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Feel free to post comments, give advice, ask questions and so on. Have a great rest of the day. QualityOldGames out.